Good day. Good day, everyone. I'm just going to set up to go live on Instagram. Good day. So, if you haven't heard, the news is I'm doing these special sips in honor of one of my favorite holidays, which is Kwanzaa. So Habari Gani in Swahili means what's the news? What's the news? And so the news today is morning sip, which is today is Sunday. So it's Sunday in Praise is a special edition of Kwanzaa. So welcome. I am Red Melissa. This is a special edition of Sunday in Praise. SIP. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So let's get right into it. So today is the fourth day of Kwanzaa, and Kwanzaa is 7 days of specific principles. If you don't know, Kwanzaa is an African American, Pan African holiday created in 1966 by Dr. Karenga. It is a celebration of family, community, and culture. And Dr. Karenga has themes for each year of Kwanzaa. And so the theme for 2024 is celebrating Kwanzaa in difficult and demanding times, lifting up the light that lasts. Lifting up the light that lasts. So, Habari Gani. And if you don't know the first three principles of Kwanzaa, I'll share them quickly and then we'll get into today's, which is day 4 of the 7 principles. So, day 1 is Umoja, which means unity. Day 2 is Kukajakalia, which means self determination. Day 3 is Ujamaa, which is collective work and responsibility. So you could catch those 3 episodes by going to I Am Red Melissa. It's easiest to find it on my YouTube channel, I Am Red Melissa. And while you are there, please subscribe. So today is day 4. Today is the 4th principle of Kwanzaa. Habari Gani. We say Habari Gani, and the response is the principle. So if someone says to you today, Habari Gani, you would respond, Ujamaa. Ujamaa. That is the 4th principle of Kwanzaa. And Ujamaa means cooperative economics. And I love this principle. I love all the principles, but I in particularly love this principle. And it was a good reminder for me today, this principle. So this is what Dr. Karenga shares on his website. And if you want to find out more about Kwanzaa, go to officialkwanzaawebsite.org. That is Dr. Karenga's website, and you could get some basic information about Kwanzaa and all of the principles, because I am just giving you a sip of Kwanzaa. There is a whole there's every day is a celebration for Kwanzaa, and there is a particular way that we honor each of the principles by lighting candles, and there's a whole setup. So, like I said, I'm just giving you a sip. I'm just giving you a sip. So I hope you get curious about it and you will do some research and practice it for yourself. Even if you haven't started from day 1, you could start where we are now on day 4. So Dr. Karenga writes, to cooperative economics is to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. Ujamaa literally means familyhood. I love that. Literally means familyhood. Commitment to the practice of shared social wealth and the work necessary to achieve it. Without the principle and practice of shared wealth, the social conditions for exploitation, oppression, and inequality, as well as deprivation and suffering, are increased. And we could see that clearly in this world, right? Without the principle and the practice of Ujamaa, of cooperative economics, we can see the impact of that across our society. Goes on to say, Ujamaa is human-centered, concerned foremost with the well-being, happiness, and development of the human person. Ujamaa means Ujamaa rejects the idea of wealth for wealth's sake. Let me say that again. Ujamaa rejects the idea of wealth for wealth's sake, as opposed to wealth for the well-being for all. What kind of world would we be experiencing right now if this principle was practiced on all levels? It was practiced. Wealth, he says, is a good thing, but it will cease to be good the moment wealth ceases to serve humans and begins to be served by humans. Wealth is a good thing, but it will cease to be good the moment wealth ceases to serve humans and begins to be served by humans. And we could see that as well. So, like me, Dr. Karenga is all about principle and practice, about making a commitment to embody, to experience, to express these principles more fully every day, like we do our quality, right? So if you have a quality that you are starting to formulate, that you want to experience more fully for 2025, just put it in the comments and I will add it to my 2025 quality list. So Ujamaa, how do we get to practice Ujamaa, right? Dr. Karenga says that practice proves everything. So if we wanted to shift the way that economics, the way that wealth is demonstrated in, let's just start with the United States, we would prove this principle. We prove the principle by practicing the principle, and we make the practice a priority because we know that practice makes progress. Practice makes progress. So, what kind of ways can you practice cooperative economics? So, here are a couple that I am making a new commitment to practicing today, starting today. Supporting Black and minority-owned businesses. Shopping local. Shop local. And I'm more conscious of this as well. Shopping local. I'm looking to see where things are made. Support Black farmers. I just recently found out about this wonderful resource, and let me see if I could put it up for you. It's a wonderful resource called blackfarmersindex.com. And you can go to this website, blackfarmersindex.com, blackfarmersindex.com. Put in your location, your zip code, and it will give you a list of Black and minority-owned farmers and other resources that are related to our food that are in our area. So I was surprised when I put in my zip code how many farms and organic supported resources there are in the New York State area. Now, some are far, but there are some that are relatively close, maybe a half hour to an hour's drive. So I'm going to start going to these Black farmer markets, to get my eggs, to get veggies and produce. Now, to do it more than I do now, right? So, blackfarmersindex.com, check it out. Support small businesses. So this is the commitment that I'm making for myself, is to wait and be more patient, right? Because we shop at Amazon, let's use that one for example, because of its convenience, and we get our stuff in like 2 days, and in some cases, the same day. But why not just wait a moment? Can we wait a couple of days? Can we wait a week and get the things that we probably don't need immediately? We don't need everything immediately. And that's part of this consciousness of immediate gratification, reducing the principle of patience. So I'm making a commitment to significantly reduce my use of the convenience of Amazon and to spend my money with small companies, small businesses. And if that means I have to wait 5 to 7 days to receive it, then that's what it means. Because our attention span has decreased. I just read, I think it's 7 seconds now. 3 to 7 seconds is how long we can hold a focus on something. And so it's no wonder that we want everything like this. So we can shift this whole dynamic through cooperative economics, through the practice of Ujamaa. Support Black, small, minority-owned businesses so that they can grow. They can grow. And we can share the wealth. Yes, we can share the wealth. Ujamaa rejects the idea of wealth for wealth's sake, as opposed to wealth for the well-being of all. So where we spend our dollars matter. Who we spend our dollars with matters. So let's start to shift from these big businesses and start to seek out and support small, minority-owned businesses. So I'm making that commitment. Will you join me? Small, minority businesses, women-owned businesses. Let us start to shift the wealth. All right, y'all. So that is the principle of Ujamaa, day 4 of 7 principles of Kwanzaa Thank you for joining me today. I have one thing that I'm going to share in Joy News, and that is my upcoming class, my first class for 2025, and that is Live Life Alive in 2025. We're doing the 30-day mental diet with Willis Kinnear. It's an annual class that I do every year for the last probably 4 or 5 years. We're focusing on releasing, affirming, transforming, activating using the book, The 30-Day Mental Diet by Willis Kinnear as our guide. And you know I'm going to sprinkle some red Melissa all over that. So you can register. Registration is open. There's a new link because the link I had broke or something happened to it. So there's a new link. Go to bit.ly/new class link. Bit.ly/new class link. And all of the information is there for you to register. Good day, Lady Cinnamon. It's good to see you. Thank you. Great principle, great message delivered. Much love to you too, as well, sis. Happy holidays to you and your family as well. Thank you for being with me today. So register for the class. It's $55. The price goes up on January 1st. So it's $55 before January 1st. $75 after. Go to bit.ly/new class link. It's on Eventbrite. Register there. All the payment information is also there. If you have any questions, reach out to me and we can have a conversation. But this is the way that we start the new year, focused on renewing ourselves, right? Because guess what, y'all? If we keep doing what we've been doing, we're going to continue to get what we got. So if you want to experience more, if you want to experience something different in your life, you have to do something different. You have to be different. And so January, we set the foundation and then we continue to move forward. So come move forward with Red Melissa. Peace and blessings, everybody. Habari Gani. Ujamaa, have a wonderful today, and I will see you tomorrow when we practice and learn about principle 5 of 7 of Kwanzaa. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.